So we're gonna actually look at the check constraint. I think I've used it in the previous examples, but I've never really explained it. So a check constraint is a powerful feature that allows you to enforce data integrity rules on a column in a table. It just ensures that all the values in the column they meet a certain criteria before they're allowed to be inserted or updated in the database. So this is useful for maintaining data accuracy as well and consistency as well across your database. So you will have column one, you put your data type there and the constraint and then the constraint name, and then you will have the check, and then you actually checking the condition, because most of the time we actually checking the condition. If it's already a done table or it's an existing table, then we can actually alter the table this way to add a constraint. All right, now let's just go through a couple of examples. The first example, we're going to ensure that the age is within a certain age. I think there's a lot of situation whereby you've got a database and then you need to only allow certain age. All right, suppose you have a table named employees, of course, and you want to ensure that the age of any employee that is entered into the database is between 18 and what's the retirement age? 65. Okay, so we can actually put a check constraint that can check the age for us um, to ensure that we're not hiring a child, and then also we're not hiring a very old person there. So you can achieve this using a check constraint. So let's actually see if we can do that example. So I'm going to click on a new query here, and I just want to switch to my database, which is my test DB, my test DB, just to make sure that I'm actually using that database. So we can create a table employees. I think we do have that table. Let's just say maybe customers, because I think we do have the table. Employees can be any table. So let's say customers. Then we're gonna have the customer ID, um, which is the int, and then primary key, primary key. Let's just make it an identity as well, identity. And then we will have maybe the name. Let me just say a full name, and then we can just make it varchar. Let's just say 100, since we're gonna put all the names of that employee or of that customer. And then we can have the age, which is the integer, but on the age we want to insert we want to apply the constraint. So say check age, check let me just type age correctly there. So we're going to say check age must be greater or equal 18 to apply for the credit card, and age must be less or greater or less or equal to 65. Okay, now let's insert an invalid age and then see what's going to happen. So we will say insert into insert into customers, and then we want to insert the full name, and we will insert the age as well. And then values will be Jane Smith. Okay, let me just do this. This is like Jane Smith. So it's a name, and then the age. Say, let's say Jane is 15. And then let's insert another one. Let's say John Smith. So now John is 25. And then we're gonna select, of course, from customers, just to see what's gonna happen. So select all from customers. All right, so if we execute this, then it actually roll back everything. It says, let's read the error there a little bit. It says the insert statement conflicted with the check constraint, check age. The conflict occurred in database my test DB table customers column age. Okay, why? And then the statement has been terminated. So meaning we couldn't insert anything because Jane is actually under 18. Okay, so but if we change this and make it 25, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to comment this so that it doesn't create the table again, since the table already exists. So we're going to just comment and we will execute now. Now we can see that we managed to put Jane and John because the check constraint is actually valid. So the first insert didn't succeed because the age that we put there didn't fall within the specific range that we wanted. And then the second statement succeeded because the age is within the specified range.